Hey everyone, and welcome to our Q&A presented by Just Love. My name is Paula Jane and I'm talking to Judy Carroll. Judy is an internationally known author and now has 5 books in the Zeta series. Hi Judy.
Hi Paula, hi everyone.
Today we're going to address some more questions that our friend Lisa has put to Judy's tall grey teacher Maris. Maris has come through with some very interesting information on the transitioning of the Queen, and he has also commented on some other things that are currently being tossed around in the spiritual community. So let's continue today to address some of the questions that Lisa has in connection with what Maris has said.
Yes, Paula, Maris sure does always bring things back into oneness and balance with what he has to say. Our other tall grey manted teacher, Horus, has also been making his presence felt lately. He was playing games the other day with Lisa's scent diffuser, making it turn on automatically with his signature colour, which is red, and then activating rainbow colours and playing with an incense stick. Lisa knew it was Horus doing it rather than Maris because Maris's signature colour is blue.
Oh, that would have been nice. Okay, so let's begin with evolution. The word evolution is a standout when you view humanity across time, or should I say across timelines. To be able to have an understanding of evolution in reference to the Earth human and the cosmic human speaks volumes individually and collectively. Could you remind us and expand upon what animal human is and what cosmic human is, and is the 5D human the beginning of a cosmic human? What does Maris have to say about that?
Okay, Maris says, to quote, "The human ladder is an illustration we provided of the evolution from animal to cosmic human. In the human kingdom, this journey involves the expansion of conscious awareness, the process of which gradually awakens the conscious awareness to the fact that, in reality, we are all connected in oneness and time is an illusion. When the soul is able to see past the potential fear and ego of the 4D level, 5D is the beginning of the opening of the flower bud. The animal kingdom on Earth is subject to the survival of the fittest, the herd instinct, and the fight or flight instinct. It is these animal instincts that precipitate all wars on Earth, often based on racial and religious intolerance and fueled by fear. The evolution into fifth world consciousness will gradually override these instincts to enable expression as cosmic humans, all totally connected in oneness. Fifth dimension awareness is certainly the beginning of this, which is why fourth dimension is the testing ground and the ring pass not for fear and ego."
So the evolution into fifth world consciousness will gradually override these animal instincts like survival of the fittest, the herd instinct, and the fight or flight instinct to enable us to express consciously as cosmic humans, all totally connected in oneness. This is actually happening now at a higher level because in reality, time is an illusion. So on that level, we are already connected in oneness. We just need to expand our consciousness more to be able to perceive this. And as Maris says, expansion of our conscious awareness is what evolution in the human kingdom is all about.
Exactly. As Maris was sending this through, he showed me an image of a picture being painted or a tapestry being sewn. When you're in the process of creating it, all your focus is aimed at the little section you're working on, the individual brush strokes or threads, the colour required for that little section, the thickness of the strokes or thread, etc. As the picture grows under your hands, you gradually see it coming to life, taking on form and meaning. Once it is completed, you can then view it in its entirety. Sometimes, in the process of painting a picture, the mixture and texture of the colours the artist is applying can look weird and incomprehensible. But once the whole thing is finished or has evolved, it all blends together in a perfect form. Maris then went on to say, when we use the terms animal human and cosmic human, we are only referring to life on Earth as seen through human eyes. Souls who choose to experience physicality through a different type of animal body evolve also. On some other planes in the cosmos, the more spiritually awakened species may be in a different form, animal, plant or mineral. But for the sake of simplicity, let us confine ourselves to Earth plane form.
That was a really good analogy. What you were saying about how you did the what was it?
the painting or picture.
Yeah, the pictures and the tapestry.
Yes.
The tapestry.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so moving on to talk about Earth Plane and cosmic law. Maris has said that the controllers are also facing their own cosmic tests, and they have treated humanity in a way that goes against Earth Plane law and also cosmic law. Can you explain more about Earth Plane law and cosmic law?
Yes, Earth Plane law began quite well with 7 of the 10 commandments. The first 3 portray God as a controlling figure demanding adoration and praise, and so contain reptilian energy. The other 7 are basically good advice, but are subject to the vagaries and selective interpretation of humans of Earth, many of whom still have one foot in the animal kingdom and are still under reptilian control. Cosmic law, on the other hand, is based firmly on higher reality ideals and is therefore way more inclusive and far-reaching. Earth Plane law states that it is wrong to take the life of another, thou shalt not kill. But some down here take this in a very selective manner, truly believing that it's okay to kill somebody if they belong to a different belief system or culture. At cosmic level, all life is sacred, and to wantonly kill is wrong. End of story.
Yeah.
What I'll do, I'll read out what are called the 11 cosmic laws, because there's 11 universal and 11 the spiritual equivalent to the 11 universal laws. The first one is free will on a universal level, and the spiritual is freedom. Second one is universal change. Second one, spiritual growth. The third one is movement and balance, and spiritual strength, health and happiness. The fourth universal one is innocence, truth and family, and the spiritual is protection of family. The fifth is symmetry and equality. The sixth is life and choice. The seventh is light, sound and vibration, or intuition. The eighth is judgment, or karma. The ninth is nature, or protection. The 10th is love, or healing. And the last one is perception, or the spiritual one, future sight.
So maybe you can post those laws in the description as a visual. It's easier to see when they're side by side.
Yes, I'll do that.
So the next subject that we want Maris to comment on is forgiveness. As we speak about forgiveness, he confirms that it is a universal understanding and that amnesty is the answer. Does this mean that amnesty is a form of absolution for the crimes against humanity? And is there a place for accountability and justice to play their roles alongside forgiveness and amnesty? Accountability and justice have a very different energy to forgiveness and amnesty. Is this also an example of duality, where we have to find that balance, that middle ground where both coexist and can be implemented? What does the act of forgiveness do energetically for the person wishing to forgive another, and what does it do for those that they forgive, even if they don't know that they have been forgiven?
Okay, to quote Maris again, amnesty is more about unconditional love than absolution. It is not so much about absolving the person of their crimes. It has more to do with accepting them for what they are, and that is a young soul in the cosmic sense, who, because of their limited conscious awareness, knows no better. They can be likened to a young child committing an act of wrongdoing. Amnesty operates on an energy level, calming and softening the energy connection between the two of you. In the greater reality, the wrongdoer is still held accountable by their own higher soul self and will have to face judgment through the balancing of their crimes through cosmic law in the form of karma. This is the real meaning behind the biblical eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. It has been misinterpreted by the planetary controllers for their divide and conquer agenda, but in reality it refers to karma. The act of forgiveness severs the energetic links between the two opponents. Remember, everything is energy, including emotion. The emotions involved in anger and unforgiveness create an energy connection between people that carries over lives. The act of forgiveness has the effect of severing that connection. It dissolves the emotional energy.
That's really good. I wanted to repeat here something that Mara said about forgiveness just now, and that is it has more to do with accepting accepting them for what they are, and that is that they are a young soul in a cosmic sense who, because of their limited conscious awareness, knows no better. I thought that was really good and worth repeating.
Yeah.
So forgiveness is such a loaded word. Forgiveness can mean so many things to so many people. Ultimately, it comes back to you like everything does. And so knowing that it begins with you, you can allow others their path and forgive yourself for thinking or expecting or wanting them to be anything other than who they are. Like Morris continually says, everything is playing out perfectly. Everything is divinely designed.
That's for sure. And as Morris also says, it all comes back to self. I love that quote by Lao Tzu. If you want to awaken all of humanity, then awaken all of yourself. If you want to eliminate the suffering in the world, then eliminate all that is dark and negative in yourself. Truly, the greatest gift you have to give is that of your own self-transformation. I think it was also Lao Tzu who said, be the change you wish to see in the world.
Yeah, they're good quotes. And that really does say it all. So on the subject of creating our own reality now, throughout all Morris's teachings, the one most important and consistent message he gives is that we create our own reality by our thoughts. To expand upon this, that would also include that when you change your thoughts, you change your beliefs. And when you change your beliefs, you change your reality. It seems that they are intertwined. Is there more that you can add to this?
Yeah, what Mara says on this is, a belief is a thought, concept or idea which is comprised of energy. By holding on to a thought, concept or idea in our mind, we endow the energy of it with substance, and thus it eventually manifests as our reality. It is the energy of focusing on it that gives it life and substance. This is a covert weapon used by the controllers. Using both mainstream and also alternative media, they're able to connect with a broad section of the world community to introduce fear into every aspect of human life. This is their method of control here on Earth. Fear of death is their major weapon in the fear arsenal. In reality, death is just a natural part of life and is a major aspect of evolution on a level 1 planet such as Earth. It's also an important part of the planetary shift. The time and manner of death is a pre-birth choice. In the greater reality, there are no accidents. The manner in which a person transitions can also be a way of balancing karma.
So Lisa wanted to expand on this subject, so let's dive deeper into the mechanics of creating our own reality. When we create our own reality, this means we hold the vibration of a particular thought, and through the momentum of that same vibration of thought, it then builds potency, and that potency crystallizes it into being, creating a certain state of being, a certain reality. If our thoughts remain steady and unchanged, then the reality will also remain the same or similar. If our thoughts change, then the manifestation will be reflective of these new thoughts. Within this process of creating our reality, we can also choose to experience a more conscious ability to create, which is to feel that is already manifested, that it's already done, it is a now manifestation. To add to this, would you agree that it is also our imagination which is the link, the open door into the field of all thoughts, and by feeling this, we have then created the pathway for it to manifest?
Okay, Mara's answers. Our imagination definitely creates a portal through which manifestation of reality takes place. Thinking of and visualizing something could be likened to applying heat to a block of ice to cause it to melt. At the same time, karmic balance plays a major role in creating our reality. Our higher self chooses certain experiences and situations for the coming life. These are, in a way, set in stone, but by applying creative imagery, some adjustments can be made. Because of the fact that in the greater reality we are all one, so other people's karma is closely connected into our own. This has an effect upon our ability to be able to change our reality or not. Creation of reality also applies on a national and cultural level, which needs a broader consensus to achieve change.
Yeah, so it's all about finding that balance again, isn't it?
Exactly.
So if you want to read more about Judy and her tall grey teacher Maris, Judy's books are available from Amazon, or you can go through Judy's website, which is listed below. So the first book in the Zeta series is
Human by Day, Zeta by Night, followed by the Zeta Message, then Extraterrestrial Presence on Earth, Lessons in History, and my two most recent books, both Kindle editions and both also available in German, An Interview with an Alien, Comments by an Undercover ET, and Cosmic Spirituality, Blending Religion and Science in Oneness from an Off-Planet Perspective.
Thanks, Jude, and thanks everyone for listening. And if you liked this video, please share it with your family and friends and subscribe to this channel. Sending you all so much love, and bye for now.